running. Running through the thick forest, jumping, ducking, dodging trees and bushes left and right, while clinging to a cloak to shield you from the sun. You run as fast as your legs can carry you, away from Corvin's castle. The grand estate vanishes from sight, but his words linger and repeat relentlessly. What felt like hours of running, a cloaked figure suddenly appears in front of you. They're tall, broad-shouldered, and silently standing with a silent aura of authority, with a pair of glowing red eyes. The moment he speaks, the voice is instantly recognizable. Standing in front of you was your older brother, Lord Gideon Ironheart.
You returned. Does that mean it's finished? No. Well, what do you mean, no? What have you been doing this whole time, then? You sat in his hall, drank his wine, and let that monster wrap you so easily around his finger? You have failed us. What do you mean you haven't? Dear sister, do you not realize what you've done? You had a golden opportunity to do your job, and you blew it by sharing a drink with him instead. What were you thinking? No. I don't want to hear your excuses. What matters is that the only heir of Night Vale is no more. You disgrace Ironheart. You should be firm, confident, and ready to take risks, not have drinks or run away like a pathetic coward. How many times do I have to remind you why we're doing this? It is for the benefit of our family. Do you even realize what Night Vale represents? In fact, do you even know what he represents? Night Vale has ruled these lands for centuries, treating everyone, human and supernatural alike, like worthless pawns. They bleed everything in these lands dry from their thrones hidden in the shadows. Corvin might have been gentle this time, but inside, he's a heartless, bloodthirsty monster, waiting for the right moment to strike. I can't believe how soft you are. You were carrying the whole weight of the family into the lion's den, and you let him walk away because he offered you some drink and hosted you like a spoiled princess. Unacceptable. You know what? I'm honestly getting tired of your antics, sister. At this point, I don't care if you're tired, afraid, or weak, because you're just pathetic. Either way, you're going to turn around, walk back through those gates, and finish what we started. Otherwise, I'll drag you back to our family's establishment myself, and let them decide what to do with a traitor like... Who's there? Show yourself.
You don't need to shout. I'm right here. And might I add, saying such threats to a woman, a sister nonetheless, is very... oh, what's the word? Ignoble? Didn't your family ever teach you courtesy? Standing in a black cloak, much like what you and Gideon are wearing, leaning against a nearby tree trunk, was Corvin himself, his smirk just visible behind the shadow of his cloak. He stands like he's been there the entire conversation. Gideon grits his teeth, and his hand reaches for the handle of his sword tucked beneath his cloak.
How long have you been there? And how did you find us?
I've been here long enough to know your intentions, and what you think of my family, and me specifically. As for how I found you, you underestimate my power, and you should already know how sensitive a vampire's nose is. Your sister's perfume left a very pleasant trail behind for me, earthy and floral at the same time. Also, there's no need for that sword of yours. Let's try to be civil, like proper gentlemen.
I should cut you down right where you stand, you crowned leech.
Oh, quite the tongue you have, Lord Ironheart. But I'll have you know I've heard worse in the centuries I've lived. Unless you're trying to hurt my ego, you're going to have to try harder than that. It's also very heartbreaking to see you trying to persuade and blind your poor sister with the same lies and stories Ironheart has used for century upon century. What am I talking about, little bird? Oh, so your brother, no, your own families decided not to share the rest of the story. The rest of what started the rivalry between Nightvale and Ironheart. How cruel and unfair for such an innocent mistress of the night. Ask yourself this, little bird.
Little bird? Is that what he's been calling you?
Throughout your life, you've been told and also educated that Nightvale is the enemy of Ironheart, that we are cruel and corrupt, ruling these lands for our own benefit. And while I certainly won't deny our usage of power, but I do say that it's a bit exaggerated. That said, ask yourself this. If Ironheart loved their only daughter so much, like any other family, they would protect their daughter. So why would Ironheart so carelessly and so threatfully force their only daughter to their enemies' doors? Something about that doesn't seem right, if you ask me.
Don't listen to him, sister. He's manipulating you. His crimson magic must be getting to your mind.
Oh, please, Lord Ironheart. Though I do possess the magic to do so, she is not manipulated in the slightest. And even if she was, I highly doubt she would have left my estate so freely and in such a rush. She would probably be back at my estate to obeying my every whim. And here she is. Really think about it, little bird. A family loves each and every individual. So really ask yourself, why would Ironheart send you to me so? Gideon suddenly lunges forward, his sword held high, ready to cut Corvin down. But a sword materializes out of thin air into Corvin's hand, and he holds it high to block with swiftness and precision, the two swords meeting together with a clang.
I've heard enough. You speak nothing but lies. Nightvale can never be trusted.
Well, if you're that determined for a fight, Lord Ironheart, let's see how long you can last against someone like me. The sound of clashing steel echo through the forest, neither one of them backing down. Gideon with his gritted teeth, trying to outmaneuver Corvin, while Corvin blocks and dodges every maneuver with a sly grin on his face, like he's enjoying this duel and playing with Gideon. Questions, chaos, and confusion flood your mind, unable to process anything in this situation. Without even thinking, you suddenly stand up and try to stop this fight until suddenly